on the city's North Shore. This is Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Tonight, a good one here in the AFC. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Please welcome your 2025 Pittsburgh Steelers.
To kick off, here's Riley Patterson. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Kenneth Gainwell now to return. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. At the 20. Touchdown! They return the kick all the way to the house.
Touchdown Steelers.
Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Opening carry for Devon Achane. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. 2 and out from the gun. Gets this one to Waller. Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. Kyle Duggar hauling him down. 3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out. They'll air it out on 3rd. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Now it's Jake Bailey who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. Takes it in at the 21. We dodged the tackle. Continuing to move past the 45. Still going inside the 35. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers pull that in front further, 13-zip. Well, he is one of those players, Brock. We've seen teams sometimes kick away from him, and it's because of his ability to turn any punt return into 6.
Some of these elite returners, Kate, they just have a vision that's different. They can see things happening before the rest of us, and then you've got to have that elite explosiveness as well to go punch it in for 6.
Now, Brock, you always tell me they're special for a reason. Quite the boost from their special teams on that score as they kick it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So Miami headed out for its 2nd drive of the game. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Tight end going in motion here. Going on 3rd, Tagovailoa. Complete beyond the marker. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
It's a gain of 8.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
First down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Miami.
We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. The Steelers have played to an early lead. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Dolphin football as we begin. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. And it's almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They go play action with Tagovailoa. Steel curtain just too much. He's taken down. 3rd down, Steelers in the dime. 6 DBs out there.
A loss of 5 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd
So
and
that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Steelers in the dime for this 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Here's a screen for Achane. And what a play! He gets there to lay a massive hit and stop him after that catch. It's going to be 4th down. And things just seem to keep snowballing for them. Now their special teams is involved. That's into the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Gainwell. Now he danced away from one tackle, but not able to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
taken down behind
Trying to work quickly now.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11.
Pickett working from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Offense in the hurry up
It's
now.
a gain of 18. That's good for a Steelers 1st down.
1st down throw from Pickett. Just like the last play, Metcalf has it. Still fighting forward. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Dolphins nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard
The Dolphin offense taking over late in this half. And losing by 3 scores, they'll have a final chance to take at least 3 off that deficit. 1st down, here's Tua. Caught by Washington, left side. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Tua out of the pistol. Complete right side to Washington. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers side of the field. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Man in motion out of the slot. Tua off the play fake. In big trouble now and the ball is out. But the Dolphins able to track that one down and cover it, so crisis at least momentarily averted. So one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! But the Dolphins able to track that one down and cover it, so crisis at least momentarily averted. Still their football, but need to make some progress here. This is 2nd and long.
Ready.
Handoff running left. It's a champ. And that's a good run. Give him a gain of about 7 on the cutback towards the middle. It goes as a gain of 7, but somehow twice that 14 yards to go here on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He'll get this complete to Westbrook-Akine. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The ball's on the 48. Here we go, 1st down.
That's good for the Dolphins. 1st down.
To throw, Tunga Bailoa. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Intended for Julian.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kit, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
He gets it up a little shy of midfield. Hit applied by Keanu Benton. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Trying for the deep ball. It is caught at the 20. He will take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
The kicker on for the extra point.
Patterson tacks on the extra point. And the Dolphins get it back to a 14-point game.
Dolphins 7.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. On the return, here's Gainwell. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Steelers and wide receiver DK Metcalf set for another drive. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
On 1st down, here's Pickett. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Pickett. That'll be caught by Adam Thielen. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh. Everybody rushing back to the line.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
And you just get the play off. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this 3rd quarter. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. The Steelers up a couple of scores and in control of the football. Brought in. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Looking for a Warren, and he gets in. Touchdown! The Steelers have likely locked up the win right there. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers stretch their lead to 21.
Steelers 28, Dolphins 7. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Tagovailoa off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Goes to the hurry-up offense here.
Tagovailoa sacked. A loss of 5 yards.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Lost control of another one. But the Dolphins able to track that one down and cover it, so crisis at least momentarily averted.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the offense.
Tagovailoa facing 3rd and long. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing, though. Much better field position without it, thanks to the turnover on downs. All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. Pickett to throw. Has it at the 7. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Well, Brock, that proved a little too tough to stick to. Turns out it was the right route to get a touchdown on that play.
Yeah, those corner routes can be some high risk at times, but big-time rewards. Think about this for a second, Kate. We talk all the time about the efficiency of a slant route and in breaking, that angle breaking in. Right, higher completion rate, you're throwing something breaking in. You have a corner that breaks out. Obviously, the efficiency may not be there, but boy, touchdowns and big touchdowns can follow when the two stay connected.
Going after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers grow their lead yet again.
Dolphins 7. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Washington now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Miami offense headed out there now. And they've really been smothered by that defense all game. Not just on the scoreboard, partner. Any yards at all. They've just been tough to come by.
Yeah, just hard yards. Just hard. There's no rhythm really throughout this one. Let's give some credit to that defense who has just had their number from beginning to end.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Dolphins just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. Second down carry for Achane. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
The tackle by Alex Highsmith. A 7-yard loss. Brings up
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown.
I think they needed that pick 6 to secure this win. That ship left Porter just a while back. But this is an opportunity for all of them to go feast, to go eat, to go make game-changing plays.
Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers continue piling onto this lead.
Dolphins 7. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Washington now to return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Miami set to take over once again on offense. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. They'll start the drive with Achane. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Here's Tagovailoa. We've got a screen to the running back. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards, and the defense...
Wow, it's free again! But the Dolphins able to track that one down and cover it, so crisis at least momentarily averted.
Recovered by the offense.
Looking to return from the 29. Through the 45. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. So make a check in the win column for the Steelers. And if we're honest, Brock, you and I could have been making dinner plans well before this one wrapped. An absolute show of force to win this one by the margin they did. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Casey.